Hi everyone, I hope you are well. I just thought I'd turn my camera on. I'm just working on my design team project for Medieval Mirage, and I put the eyelets in yesterday, and I did turn my crocodile upside down so I could see my my dots. Thanks to you, those of you who suggested that to me. And then I've already made a tag here, and that will sit in there probably with something else. I'm probably going to put this beautiful vintage embroidery in there, and I've chosen all of my pages. So I did that after I'd finished my video yesterday. There's a mix of papers, Jarf's papers, and then that I printed front and back. And then just some, like that's a 1900 Italian magazine, coffee dyed doily, very old book pages. I think this one's from the end of the 1700s or early 1800s. I don't know, that I found this the other day that I didn't remember it. I put that's original. I'm going to scan a couple of those pages. I don't know the date of that, but it's that very thick paper from the first half or the end of the 1700s or early 1800s. So these are the pages I've got. I've got to decorate that one. That's an envelope there that I've hinged with a bag. I'm going to cover that up, so I've got to decorate that. I've got to remember that. Yeah, so just a whole lot of Jarf's papers here and a mix. And I had a comment, or it was kind of like a question sort of comment. I wonder if that's upside down. Don't know. It doesn't matter. 1700s paper. Why was I using scrap paper when I'm doing a design team project? Well, I'm using scrapbooking paper because it coordinates. I like it with Jarf's kit, and when you do a design team project, you don't have to do 100% the kit. I think you show the versatility of the kit by showing what else it coordinates with them. And actually, Jarf didn't give me any limitations. She's just happy for me to do what I want. I generally put about 80% or 90% is always the other kit. I very rarely put other people's kits in there, but I will use scrapbooking paper, and I will use these types of papers. I think it would be overkill if you use like 100% one kit. I do think it's nice to show that kits can, or I mean, we buy these kits, you don't want to just do a one-off. Like these pages can mix in with other people's kits as well. So I think by, you know, obviously it has to be the majority of the designer's kit. But if you add in other things that coordinate from other people's stuff or scrapbooking paper, I don't see the problem with that. And also the designers generally don't ask you to do 100% their kit. So that's where I'm at. I've been making, this wasn't really meant to be a series of, you know, like showing from beginning to end. I'll just show you bits and pieces. The other thing, I'll just show you what I've done so far. Oh, I did quite a bit. So I've got a tag. I put that on the that's one of the Jarf's papers. That's not from this kit. That's from another kit. And it was in the wrong packet. I don't remember where it comes from, but it's one of the newer kits. Might be one of the illuminated flora ones. I want to say it might be one of those. But I liked it. The colors work really well with this kit. So and that was just a leftover paper. So I'm going to add in some leftover papers from other kits, because otherwise they just sit there and I want to use them and I probably will reprint the kits out because I love them. But obviously the other comment I got was, well, it was kind of like another question. Why was I printing out and not using all the kit? Well, it's impossible with Jarf's kits. I mean, it's impossible to use, for me, it's impossible to use every single piece of her kit because she gives you so much. They do cost a bit more than other kits, but there is so much in there that you'd have to make 3 journals to use up everything that's in there. And I might make another one because I'm actually really enjoying this kit. I'll reprint the pages out because I've got so much ephemera here, I'll never be able to use it all. And it doesn't matter how inventive and creative I try to be, like, you'd end up with a journal like that fat if you were to use it all. So yeah, I print out I didn't print out every single page because JARF gives you pages where the image is reversed. It's mirrored, like it's reversed on the, like she'll give you different options. It might be a similar paper and it have lines on it, and then it doesn't have lines and it might have script. So I just make a selection of what I think I might like to use. There's no point in printing it all out, you know, every single thing if you feel like you might not use it all. So I use as much of it as I can in one journal. This is only a single signature journal, so I will use as much as I can of the kit without it being overkill. Now this is one of Tina's wonderful creations where she did the envelopes with a bit of writing paper, so that will stick down on the page and have a bit of collage on it to cover it up. And I just put this is from the Sweet Serenity kit. It's also pretty. I just love it. And then this is from Medieval Missives, part 4, add-on part 4. I did pull out a few different kits because I want a little bit of script. I want a few different things. And this is also, I absolutely love that paper. So I did that one. This is with a leftover piece of scrapbooking paper that I'd used on one side of the journal, and I made a pocket here, and I just collaged a bit of fabric and one of the words and some leftover paper and the initial. And then this is going to be like a side tuck or a belly band, so I used some of the collage paper. And then this is from, I think it's Medieval Odyssey. I wrote it down. Where's my Medieval Odyssey add-on volume 1, and I had printed it on a creamy sort of paper. So that's why, but I just like that to break up all of this. I've done another pocket there, and this is going to be a pocket as well. That's Medieval Missives, some old book page, and then just a mix of things. This is one of those tags with a pocket. I might stick it down as a side tuck sort of thing. I'll just decide. So I haven't done anything on the back yet. Love this. This is a Glassine bag. It has some Medieval Missives part 4 and that other Medieval Odyssey add-on volume 1. I'm not going to pull out too much from other kits because I think some of you probably have these kits already. So if it's just a way, you might have other kits of JARFs that you could coordinate into it as well. And then this is one of those pockets like that, and I've just done a little cluster there and that on the back. So that's where I'm at. I think that's all I've done so far. What I did was I just pulled out a whole lot of stuff because that's the pockets, but then also JARF has these wonderful pockets. So I will put in a couple of these. There's 2, I think, in this, 2 or 3 in different colours. So I will include a couple of those. I haven't cut them out yet. And then she also has lots of wonderful tags and journaling cards. Some of them I'm using as, you know, decorations, but some of them I'll use as journaling cards. No, and what am I doing? I made one more thing. Oh, here we go. I made this as well. So this is going to be, what do you call them? JARF actually provides it. Uses spines. What does she write here? Dashboard. So she provides these, and she says you can use as covers or dashboard. So like you could create a spine out of this. Actually, that would be nice. I might try and do that. I'd like to do some more with this kit. It's super pretty. So what I've done is I've put it on, so I have these notepads. This is my green, it's my green check recycled grid paper. And this is like, it's not stiff like that, but it's a bit, it's kind of like a cardstock, and it's that straw paper, so colour, it's recycled. So I've put the dashboard on there so it's nice and stiff, but then I thought you can just see the straw paper peeking out the side, and then I put this from Medieval Missives on the other side. So that's going to be a dashboard, but I need to stitch around it. And I do organise JARF's kits into little, I'm going to make that into a tag. That's a leftover piece of paper. This I'm going to stitch, I'm thinking about what to do. We might do that now. This is a leftover piece of scrapbooking paper. I'm going to make this like into a file folder. I'm going to collage some paper in there. And then I'm going to put some acetate pockets, I think, and a tab on there. And then these are big journaling cards. but I haven't finished them yet. So that one just needs to be stitched and have a tab on it or something or nothing. And that one has not been finished. So they're incomplete sort of things that I've been doing as well. So it's coming together. I'll probably have it done today if I keep on persevering. And so what I wanted to show you today was how I make these things here. So they're just like collaged little, and they can have paper or fabric as well. So I like to use, Jaff's kits have a lot of these little elements. So I want to prepare some of those because they're really fun things to have. And I know that these are probably not for that purpose, but you just have to do what you have to do. So I'm just, see how, what I mean by Jaff provides you things with that are reversed, this sort of thing. So this is the same image, but reversed. So I, you know, like I'm selective about what, I won't print it all out because in one journal, I don't want the same image reversed necessarily. So, of course, it depends what you're doing. I'm just going to gather a few things. And so that's why I don't use absolutely every single minuscule thing in the kit. That's the rest of that other nice paper that I showed you before. Actually, I put all of those over there. And then see, these sorts of things are lovely. I'm going to make some journaling cards as well. And I've got to make another pocket. Again, here you can see it's reversed. So I would only use one of those, but I might not use them at all. I've got a few things that I want to make. So I'll put that one aside. I'm just going to get some things out of the way. I'm just going to make a selection here because I need my sewing machine. See, these beautiful tags can be done. So I'll do some stuff with those. And then there are these. Now, some of these I might use for tags and some of them I might use for this little project. Maybe I'll take this one as well. And those I'll put aside because I'm going to make, and I might need little words. So I'll put the words over there. I'm gonna need to do something with that afterwards. Well, that's nice. I probably should do something with that. And then you have all these wonderful things as well, but I'm not going to use all of those. I mean, there's so much to use. You're not going to use it all in one journal. You get to make many journals. There's all these sorts of things if you wanted to do like, because this kit also had planner things, but I'm not making a planner. So I didn't print those pages out. So there's all kinds of things here if you wanted to do planners. Okay. And we might do something little with those. Now I like these little things here. Sometimes Jaff writes what to use the things for, but otherwise you have to use your fantasy. So I might use these little things here. And then, I mean, these are so pretty, but they're more like journaling cards for me. And same with those. And then I've got some more here. Oh, I love that. Might make a big one. I'm going to cut her out. See, I've already used her, but I do like her. I like the green one as well. Maybe we'll get her as well. And I do normally sit down and then cut the kits up, but I haven't had a chance to do that, but I'll do that afterwards. There. What else? Oh, and then she has lots of these little stamps. They're always good to use as well. I know they're meant for their envelope, but it doesn't matter. I've got some more bits over there. I mean, this is what I mean. There's so much in the kit. Like, I'll be able to make ephemera for days, and then just put together another cover, and then I don't know if I'll cut those. I think that's meant to be like a folding sort of thing. Not sure, but anyway, I won't cut up that one. And then we've got these. Oh, isn't she pretty? They're all so pretty. That's so pretty. They're all really, it's just gorgeous. Could do a long one with that. Might cut her out as well. This is what I mean. There's so much. There's so much in the kits. So much to use and play with. I've got a few more pages here. Sorry guys, I've just got to get through them. Okay, so no, they're more like, I'll make something for those. Okay, and that I was going to make into a card. Isn't that pretty? I like it, all of that. See that? Look how well that goes with that, you see. So you can keep that. So I might just put an image on there and make that into a tag. I'll put that over there. Okay, so now we're organised. In theory, I should be able to get to my sewing machine. Right. I've lost my piece. Oh, there's my other piece. So that's that one. So basically, I have all these bits and pieces. Some of them are ironed, some of them aren't ironed. And I just sort of pick up something. Let's see what I need those. Sorry, guys. Put these up here. Oh, I might need little bits and pieces of those. I'll put those over there. Okay. And I've got these bits and pieces there. Okay. Now we're organised, I think. Let's grab my scissors. So I hope everybody is well. I'm thinking this would be nice as something to put down the side of a page. You know, with a bit of, does it go that way? I think it does. I don't think it really matters. Like the roses can be hanging or going up or down. Something like that. Maybe with something like this behind it. So you're just layering, really. I'm just going to cut a little bit of this and see if I like it. Now what I need to do with this is where it was stitched onto something when I purchased it, and well, it wasn't I didn't cut it off, but I purchased it with that on there. So that's very bulky, so I need to trim that off. And oh, my hubby is cleaning. I think I'm going to keep the whole thing, and I can even go and iron that bit that keeps flipping out afterwards. And I might have this here. Nope, that's not working for me. Let's see what else I've got flying around. I don't think I want that. Maybe I might like, do I like this one more? Because it's more, there's more. Yes, I do. So I'm actually just going to, I'm even going to have it, I don't want it shooting out the other side too much. Now, I'm not going to put any glue on here. If you wanted to, you could separate them like that and then go ahead and stitch. I'll bring my sewing machine over. Probably don't need my glue. I'll just close it. So you'll be pleased to know, guys, I've been going through the glue like there's no tomorrow. And I have purchased a pack of 50 call me crazy, a pack of 50 Prit glues, because I can't get my Giotto glue at the moment because Amazon is not restocking in this time of crisis, but you can buy what is available. So I bought a box of 50 because it worked out much cheaper, and I thought I probably, touch wood, won't have to worry about it for quite some time. And also, so we still have very high infections here, around probably around, still above 4,000 every day. There are some areas in Italy that haven't improved, or like they're doing worse, but they're a bit behind the northern part of Italy because the infections came afterwards. So they're saying we should expect that a bit more. I love that. And that will go, where's the journal? Yeah. I actually love this cover. I might have to make another one. For example, maybe not, that's just going to go on the page, something like that. Not on that page because that's the same rows, but on another page, like maybe I would put it here, for example, and I would put it such a way, maybe stitch down there like that, so it's a little tuck. Or even stick it right down, and then you've got that poking out, you see? Love that. Let's do another one. Ooh, what fun. So I'll put that up there. Yep, so we're still having quite a high amount of infections, although it has improved. We haven't had the one day we had 7,000 more. It hasn't happened again. But we're still not there yet. So they're thinking we're going to be in lockdown now. They've extended it to the 13th of April, but I expect it'll be, there's a big public holiday here. I'm keeping that because I stick those on the front of these sorts of things. And I accidentally picked up this doily, but I probably would like to use that. So yes, so there's a big public holiday on the 1st of May, and it's spring, and it's usually, you know, people like to go to the beach and do stuff. So I think we'll probably be extended down to that time, because they can't risk, you know, flaring up again. And I think we need to get our, you know, rates lower. So I'm liking that. So basically just pick up things and just see what do I like. And I'm loving this. I'm carrying through. I can't even remember how I dyed this. How did I? Oh, I know. I used fabric dye, and I had a tea. I had tea or coffee dye. No, I think I had a tea dyed mix. And I'm just going to tear this off if I can. Yep. Okay, I had a tea dye mix, and I mixed in the fabric dyes with the tea dye, so it went this sort of nice, more like kind of how I imagine you get a more natural sort of look. Let's just pick up this, and I don't want them to be level. Quite like that. And I've also got, where are they? I know I've got them here. I've also got these wonderful recycled doilies that I absolutely love, and I forget to use them sometimes. And I think I've used them a little bit in this project, so it's good to have those. I like that. See, that could then go on something. Could be part of a pocket, or might be extending out too far. What else do I have? At the end, I'm probably not going to use the sari stuff. Probably just going to use no, not that, too far. I've got lots of stuff in here. I should be pulling stuff out of here as well. I'm not going to use pink. Pink is not our colour in this project. Oh, I know. I'm going to stitch those. So first I stitch around the image, because that will have, and I'm using straight stitch. You could mix it, you know, straight and zigzag, but I want to use straight. I don't know why. So I stitch around the image because the image is it's holding everything together. I've stitched everything, pretty much everything. But then I whiz around and capture. I don't know, am I on screen? Probably not. I whiz around and capture these bits that are, and I go in a non-regular sort of way. So you'll see here. Oh, probably not. I just go around in circles like this just to make sure it's all captured. Like that. Okay. So I just went, I'll show you, maybe I'll flip it over and you can see the stitching on the back there. So just, first I went around the image and then I just went randomly around in circles. And so I'll leave that out of the way. And then I was actually thinking if I were to ruffle that, I quite like that as a ruffle on there. So let's do that. Oh, wait, here's a piece of lace. I like the lace, a little bit of lace somewhere. No, I think I like the ruffle more, so I'm going to ruffle this. Just put my zigzag on. Now, if you're worried about your fingers, you can push it through with a book awl or your scissors or something like that. just a little ruffle there. Yes, I like the ruffle. And I think I'll actually just glue that on with my PVA, I think. So just run some glue along here. A bit more down here so it sticks. And that can be like a tuck on a corner of a page, or you can stick it on a big tag or whatever you like. So I'm going to leave it like that, so that way I can then just decide. I like to make a whole lot of them, and then I can just decide. And I haven't added any paper in at this point because I'm enjoying, well, that's paper, but I mean I haven't added any book pages or anything like that. Right, let's choose another one. So they are mostly, except for the Medieval Mirage image, they're mostly sort of fabric embellishments with a bit of, see, I like that texture there. I wonder if I can do something with that. I love the more worn and messy and that it is, the more I like it. I might just tuck that under there. Tuck that under there. No, over the top, I like it. Yeah, the more worn it is, the more I like it. Let's just see. Let's grab something else. And this colour is beautiful with this sort of lilac-y colour. Put that there. Oh yeah, I really like that. So I'm just actually going to pick that up and stitch around that, and that is it for that one, because that is a pretty little embellishment you can stick somewhere. Oops, and I've got my zigzag going, that's okay. Okay, really like that. Just cut that thread out of there. Okay, so that's a little thing that can go, you know, you make something and you stick that on there. So we'll do some more. What are you up to, Steffi? You cleaning?
Yeah.
You're cleaning daddy?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a cleaning daddy today.
Good daddy.
He's a good daddy. A good daddy. Right, those I put aside because I still got to do those. Okay, and I'm just rummaging through the same mess that I had. Oh, I might use a bit of ticking. Where's that? I had another piece of ticking like the one I put on the cover. I wonder where that's gone. I've also got that. Oh, and this is what I've changed my mind. I'm not using that other one because Lulu advised me. I don't know where it is. This one. I'm not going to use that one for my closure. I'm going to use this. That was Lulu's suggestion. So that's what's happening there. Don't know that I want to cut this one up. Just wondering, I had a piece of ticking. I think I can probably get rid of these things. I don't need these things. Just get them out of the way because they're hindering my vision. Just shove them in the drawer, that's what you do. I'm probably not using that big piece. Where will I put it? I'll put it here on jar of stuff. I like this. I can use bits and pieces. Oh, I like that piece. Isn't that nice? So this is something that it's old, but it was very white. Someone had bleached it. And so I have put it in tea. And oh, I love it. This is beautiful hemp. That's very nice. Oh, you poor things. You just have to sit here and look at me admiring my stuff. That's what I do. I think I might use this piece. I'm going to rip it. Yes. We'll have this. How is that one? Maybe I want to use something else with this. So let me see, what else did I pull out? Or maybe one of these. When I first started using Jaff's kits, I was totally bewildered by, you know, all of the bits and pieces. I was like, oh, I don't know what to do with those. Love that. And then I just started playing around with them, and it came to me what to do. Like that. There's some ticking. Oh, I'd like some ticking on there. Oh, I like it on the ticking more. Then does it go on there? Oh, I don't mind that. Might be too many colours. Let me just see. Where's my little bag? Let's see what laces we have in here. That's a big long piece. That's that piece. Just wanted to see if I prefer something like that. No, I like the purple. How did I have that before? Okay, I'm going to stitch that. And then I might put it on something else. We'll see. So first, around my image, I've got to put my straight stitch on. That's what I've got to do. So I got a bit of a shock yesterday that my video was so long. I didn't think that the time just really flew for me. I'm sorry that it took so long, but I didn't realise how long I'd been doing a video for. So I don't think... Oh, I've got a piece of hemp here. Don't think I need anything else really on this one. The hemp would have to go there. Don't actually think I need it. I think I really like that. That would be cute embellishment for something. So we'll put that aside. And then we'll do this one. I finally, after all these weeks, feel like I'm getting somewhere. Oh, I forgot to photograph the journals that I finished. I'll have to do that. I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Although I'm still not there yet. I should be doing many more things than what I've done, but I am slowly getting there. I'm going to cut this in half. That I'd like to slow stitch that. What's this over here? Oh, hello. We will put that. You just have to try, and then sometimes I start to sort of become confused, and at that point then I will stop. I won't do any more. If I find that I'm sort of finding it hard to make decisions, then I won't do any more. Okay, so I've got 5 done. Oh, that's what I did with that. I think that, yes, I need something lighter under it. So let me just see here. That's too thick, no. be double. I think it is. I think I'll use it double because you can see it more. Put it on there. Nope. Scrap that. Now I think I need to find that one. Oh, isn't that nice? Now where did that come from? I really like that. I might use that somewhere. Getting myself into a mess. I need to get my base going first. I just love all these tea dyed bits. Well, I think I'm not ready for that image. So I hope everybody is well. It's Saturday today, although we probably wouldn't even notice because we've been inside all week. 4 weeks. I've been inside for weeks since, pretty much since, really since the, since Lulu's school shut. I've been pretty well behaved and staying. I quite like that. I do quite like that, and I might add some of that. I'm just going to stitch around this because I am quite happy with that, and I might zigzag around this. I'll tell you why, because when you've got those curved shapes, it's easier to go round with a zigzag. So I'm going to zigzag around the tag shape, and then I'll straight stitch around the rest to hold it all together. So now I'll put my straight stitch on and just zoom around, holding all my bits together. Okay. All right. Now, I ripped my doily a little bit, but that does not matter. I just love this. I forgot about this. I don't know where I got it from. It was just a scrappy piece. Oh, I'm going to put that there. I'll just zigzag that across right there, or will I zigzag it down the side? Or will I zigzag it there? No, I think I have it across the bottom. It makes more sense to me. Okay, and then I just wanted to see quickly if I might like any of these words. Okay, so that's that. And I might like it on something like that, maybe. Let's just tear it down. No, or there. You just need to put something underneath it because you need to separate it from the background, otherwise you won't be able to see it. I think I'll do it without, I kind of like the word though. Let me see. No, I think I'll leave it for now. If I can't decide, I'll just come back to it later and see if I like something there or not. So that's that one. Next, let's just keep on moving on. I might use a bit of that again. Now I've got this one, I've got that one. What about this one or that one? Let's do this one. Okay, so that I've got this piece that could go somewhere. I need another piece. Just seeing what other little pieces I have floating. I don't think I have many. I'm starting to use them all. What's in here? I've just tipped out a big mess right there. Oh, that's a good piece. Put that there. No, I like that down there. No, I like it more up there. And then I'm going to stitch that down, but then I need something else. Oh, wait, no, just a minute. Might like... Oh, yeah, I like that under there. But I'm just going to trim off that. Okay, I'm stitching around that. I like to trim my threads off before I do any more, you know, before I sort of take it out of the sewing machine. I don't know why, I just like to get them out, get rid of them. Okay, so that's that. I'm just wondering if I then want to put it on something else or leave it like that. I think I might even like to add... What is that noise? I thought it's not bee season yet, is it? I thought I heard a bee. Could have been a fly. Oh, that's cute. That's got some stitching on it. No. Don't think I want to use that. This piece here. Don't know that it really needs any more. That's quite nice, isn't it? Well, not like you can answer me, but I quite like that. I'm going to stitch that on. Excuse me. Yep, now I really like that. So these are just little embellishments that you stick on things. Cool. And, oh, I wanted to do something with this. I've got no idea. I saw Sue from Innkeepers, is that correct? And she had done, I haven't seen the video how she does them, but she had done like tabs that had you know, fabric in them as well. So I was thinking that could be a nice, let me just see, let me grab the journal. I might have to watch the video before I do this. So something like, just pretend it's folded that way, got that on either side. And then it would go on the page. With fabric in there. Don't know. Not that fabric. See, these little things are so cute. You know, you could just stick it on there. How cute is that? You just stick it on there. But I do kind of recommend, I like to anyway, pre-make things before, yeah, just have like a big selection of things that you might like to use. For example, I could use something like that. Anyway, I think I might watch Sue's video before. I think she made a video, I'm not sure, before I do those. So I've got this piece here. Let's use this piece. And I'm just trying to see. This is one of my favorites. That there. I need something bigger, something like this. Further over there. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm just going to trim this off about here. I think I've got it backwards. She looks the same on both sides. So I've got that. I wonder if I would like, I think I might like a little bit of this poking out. I really do love these recycled doilies. I do. Yep. I'm just going to stitch around that. I'm going to zigzag, I think, first. Great way to use up bits and pieces of fabrics and things. Okay, now I'll go into straight stitch. I'm not using any glue, so I do want to make sure any bits that really do lift too much, I want to stitch them down. Okay, and for good measure I'll go around another, I go around twice just to be sure. I love that. Okay, we'll do a couple more. I mean, I'm going to do them all, but I'll do a couple more with the video on. I need to find a lace that I want to have shooting out the side of that one. I've got these little stamps here. Got this little piece of fabric here. Which way does it go? That way, I think. Quite like. You can have this, so you can use your little bits. Maybe we'd like a little bit of something What you giggling about, Lulu? Oh, I don't think she can hear me. I think she's got her headphones on. She's watching, what's it called? Oh, I like that. I'm going to stitch around that. She's watching, what do you call them? Friends. The thread's tucked in there. I need to pull it, otherwise it'll come undone. Come on. There we go. Okay. And of course, as I always say, because then there are those who don't have a sewing machine, don't like sewing, you can always glue everything. You don't have to have a machine. It can be glued. Just make sure you put enough. That's that one, like that. And what will we do next? Oh, I've got quite a few done. Let's do one of these ladies. I'll keep that Sweet Serenity. I can still read that, and I'll stick that on a thing when I've cut all of this up. Okay, so what will I put behind this one? So these, all of these tea dyed or coffee dyed, I can't remember which, that I did, they are all vintage. So I've got this nice piece here. I can have that shoot. See, different levels. We put, oh, isn't that lovely? Love that. And put things at different levels. They are, oh, I'm going to put that there. They're just all vintage linens that I had. I'd cut up the embroideries. I'd used the embroideries, and so I had the vintage linens left over, and so I like these, and so I just dyed them. Didn't throw them out because they're nice texture often. Sometimes they're not, but I don't usually buy the ones that I don't like the texture of them. I quite like this frayed edge here. If I could maybe use a little bit of that. Do I want it under there? Or do I want it up there? No, I think I'm going to have it down there. I've just noticed I've got a bit of white there. We'll get rid of that. So no glue, guys. I'm just doing this, as you know, without any glue. So what I might do is I'm going to stitch these bits together. I just pick it up like that, and I'll start here where I've got to hold all these pieces together. Just a second, I'm not in the right spot. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Just a minute. I have to do that before I stitch. I wanted to see if, where is it? I know I've got lots of it here somewhere in my mess. This one, but not that one. Well, that one could go, oh, maybe I'll stitch it over the top. Okay. So I'm going to, yep, straight stitch around. And I'll start at the point where I'm capturing everything that's layered there. There is a point where usually it's all overlapping. Now I'm going to attach this piece here. I liked that piece. I'm going to try and capture that one. And now I'm going to start whizzing around. And then I want that piece as well. I'm actually going to zigzag. Oh, that might be too long. I'll zigzag over that when I get up to here. Now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get my needle out and zigzag that bit. Go around again. And I need to come across and just stitch this bit that's loose. I'm stitching across the image to capture that. And there we go. That should be all right. Okay. And I had that word somewhere. I really like that one. Graceful. Well, she is graceful. See, now I like that word there. Or I like it there. Up there. Up there. I'm going to stitch that there. I'm just going to straight stitch around it. You could glue it, but I'm going to straight stitch. We're not using glue. Except those who don't have a sewing machine. Okay. Oh, I like that. There we go. I found a spot for the word there. You see that? Okay. One more. I want to use a little bit of ticking, I think. Do I have any? I don't have any ticking. I had a piece of ticking the other day. I don't know where it went. I did. Don't know where it went. Oh, it's probably down here. Oh, that's what I was looking for before. It's probably here in this mess. Anyway, I'll use some of this. That was gifted to me. Okay, now that one. I'm just going to cut a piece off. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, ladies. As you can see, I've got all manner of things in my garbage basket. So before I tip that out, I'll be pulling the things out. Okay, and what else do we want? That might be too big, but we'll see. Oh, see, I like that. That's too small. I need something else. I'm going to trim a little bit more off this one. No. They're too small. Let me just go back over here and see if there's something bigger. Here we go. This one, I think. Or, just a minute. I don't use any of these. I might like this blue one. Oh goodness, guys, I've probably been here for hours again. I do apologise. Yes, it needs something else. So with this sort of roughly sort of stuff, do you know what I do? I just cut that bit off. I need my better scissors. Cut that bit off. So you don't have the bulk, and it stretches out and you can use it. Got too much there. I'm thinking I might like a bit of this as well. Put that there. Oh yes. Just going to move this up a tiny bit and that down like that. Okay. Trim off my thread. Okay, now we're whiz around. Okay. I'm quite happy with that one. That's a nice tucky thing that you can do as well, put on your thing, and I don't think I need that. No, none of that. Okay, I think that's it for now because it's a very long video, I think. So I'll just show you what I did. So there's, I'll just grab the journal. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe we'll just go to this page over here so you can see here. So there's this one. I love that. Or that one. Or something like that. Could go there. Or it could go like that. This one. They're so pretty. And then some little ones. So they could be little decorations, but they could also go on, I don't know, just say I didn't have that one there. They could go on a taggy sort of thing. Oh, I like that. So there's that one. It's pretty on that page. And then this one. This one. Ooh, quite a lot. That one. Look how nice they are on those pages. And then here, or there. And then that. Do I have any more? No, that's it. So that's the last one there. So that's what we've done. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.